This video is for married women. If you're a married woman, come closer. The advice you get from this video will help you in the long run. The picture you are seeing on the screen is a woman who lives in the UK with her husband. She has a friend in Nigeria. The daughter of her friend got admission to study in the UK. Her friend who lives in Nigeria called her to beg her to accept her daughter, for her daughter to be with her for a short while before she can finally find her own apartment. She said she will discuss it with her husband. The next day, she called her and told her that her husband accepted for her daughter to be with them until she can be able to get her own apartment. After 2 weeks, the daughter arrived in the UK and started staying with them while she was studying and while she was also looking for her own apartment. Along the line, the woman started noticing some movement between this girl and her husband. When she confronted, the husband denied and the girl denied also. That prompted the girl to start, searching for apartments faster than usual. A time came, she found an apartment and packed all her belongings. After she moved out from their house, the husband changed the pattern of work. Before, he was only working morning. But when that girl moved out from their house, the husband would work morning shift and then night shift. The husband would go to work, come back in the afternoon, and still go back to work again. Sometimes he will go to work, he will not even come home. When the wife will call, he will tell the wife that he has gone to another work from the work he went in the morning. From there, he has gone back to another work. So this thing continued like this. The woman became worried that why will her husband be working the whole day? It's not even healthy for somebody's health. And being that the husband is in her 50s, it's nowhere healthy for him. The woman became somehow worried and suspicious somehow, to the extent that she called the work where the husband works to ask them, why are you giving my husband so much workload? The husband will work afternoon, work nights. How is it acceptable in the UK? Because something like this is prohibited. The work where the husband works told her that the husband is only in morning shift. The husband does not work double shift, and they don't accept double shift in their working place. They only have morning shift. So the woman became more surprised and confused. When the girl found that new apartment, from the packing and moving of stuff, the woman got to know the address where she lives. So what the woman did was, one day after the husband had gone to work, at night the husband did not return home. So the woman traced the husband to that girl's house. Getting there, she saw the husband's car parked among other cars that were parked in front of the building. So that gave her assurance that yes, this is where the husband is. So on the door, the woman saw the girl's name written on the, one of the inhabitants of the apartment. And the way they arrange the names, you'll be able to know the exact place the person is living. So the woman traced the girl's name to the apartment that matches where her name is written on the door. So when she got up, she pressed the girl's bell, and the girl asked who is there. The woman pretended to be a post, these post people who deliver parcel. So she told her that she has a packet. The girl came out. Lo and behold, she saw the woman who rendered help the very first time she came to the UK. So the woman forced herself inside the house, and she saw her husband wearing boxer shorts. Oh my God. The woman became so mad, and she started shouting at the husband. Where the husband was also shouting back. She was shouting. The husband was, there was this chaos. The girl was interested for the woman not to wake the interest of the neighbors, so that the neighbors will not know what was going on. So the woman kept shouting at the woman, and the girl came to interject that she should keep quiet. She should keep quiet. She should go home with her husband to go and settle their differences. That thing she said angered the woman. So the woman slapped her, and then she slapped back. The woman found a stick that was in the kitchen. She used that stick to hit the girl on the neck. The girl fell down and entered coma. The husband called police. The police came and arrested the woman. So the way it's looking now is as if the woman will end up in prison, depending on whether the woman will wake up from coma or it will enter another thing. So you see how this woman's goodness has turned to something negative for her. Her goodness has turned to something that will potentially put her in prison. So as a married woman, when this kind of offer to help when it is going in this direction, do not accept any young woman who is younger than you, who is fresher than you, into your husband's matrimonial home in the name of help. Do not do it, so that you will not suffer the fate of what this woman is suffering now. Don't do it no matter what. If you have money, maybe you can contribute for the person to go and stay in a hotel or something like that. But to bring that person inside your home, especially if you are not sure the kind of husband you married, and even when you are sure, sometimes something like this can trigger a man into doing what he did not plan to do. Yes, this man and the woman, they were living peacefully, but because of rendering help, you see, that marriage has scattered, and now she is potentially facing prison sentence. So to avoid something like this, do not render that help that will put you in enormous pain tomorrow. Don't indulge in this kind of help.